thought I might record myself in my thought process when I'm doing the leaf exercise, just in case it might help somebody else. Everything I'm going to be talking about when I'm actually counting, I'm going to be counting out loud, but when I do it, I'm counting in my mind. I'm not counting out loud. So the first thing I do is try to get into a quiet state, and I do that by concentrating on my breathing. And I concentrate on gratitude and feelings of abundance. I've been doing the 3-finger exercise, so I'm able to get to the alpha state quicker and quicker. But give me a moment here as I do some breathing and some arriving at alpha. I'm feeling a big sense of joy and peace. So I'm going to start visually imagining the pond. And I'm using Walden Pond in my mind's eye because I've been there. So it's easy for me to imagine the atmosphere of what it sounds like, what the wind's like, what birds there are, insects, that sort of thing. So right now I'm gonna, of course I'm not talking all this as I'm doing it, I'm speaking for you, benefit, but I'm not speaking to myself out loud. I'm just painting the picture. And I'm sitting by the shore. And I could hear and see the water very slowly trickling, lapping on the shore. And there's a whole bunch of leaves that have already fallen right on the shoreline. And I'm looking out ahead. I could tell the water is calm. It's a beautiful, sunny, cool fall day. The sun is up above, straight ahead. There's barely a cloud in the sky. I'm sitting under the canopy of 2 trees. One to the left and one to the right, and where they commingle several feet above me and in front of me, that's where the leaves will be dropping from. Again, any counting or speaking that I do is not what I do when I'm doing it. When I'm doing it, I'm in silence. And I'm listening to sounds of water and insects and birds. Sometimes music, meditative music. I'm going to take a couple deep breaths. I'm still seeing my scene. And then I'll start. The first thing I do is count the leaf, that number that I'm on. Then I count the swing back and forth, left and right. Then I'll say drop, which is when the leaf falls into the water. Then I'll say ripple, ripple, ripple as I see the water coming closer to the shore. When it gets to the shore and I'm ready to go on to the next leaf, I say the number of that next leaf, and I immediately go into counting the swing and repeat this over and over again. The trick is to not stop thinking about what you're doing, where you are, what's next, so it's automatic, like being on a treadmill. If you let your mind wander, and then that's where other thoughts start coming in and you have to start over again, or tomorrow's another day sort of thing. Another trick I use, let me explain that now. I don't know if I'll get up to counting that high in order to do this exercise, but if I do, when I get to double digits, for example, 10, let me use another number, 24. When I get to higher digits, I'll say 24, 6 when I'm at the bottom. When I first count the count, which is at the shoreline, that I'm about to count that number. And then I raise my eyesight up again into the canopy of the trees and I say it again, 24, 6. Why? Because 2 and 4 is 6. And when I say it twice, it helps me keep the count without having to think about it. So I'm able to go and go and go and go and go. Okay, now I think I'm ready. Let me just keep it a couple deep breaths. Make sure I'm still feeling the gratitude and the joy and the abundance. I could still see the image in front of me, around me. Hear the lapping water, feel the breeze. Very light breeze. The sun is so gorgeous. There's wildlife flying around. I forgot to mention one other thing. Every now and then, I usually do it like at 10, 20, 30, 40. Every now and then, if I feel like I need to take a breather, I'll stop when I'm at the top looking at the tree canopy and take a look around. Look at the water, look at the sun, look at the shoreline. Take a little breather and keep going. But since I know that I may pause, I immediately keep going so that I don't lose the count, I don't lose the rhythm. I'm still on the treadmill. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple, 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 ripple. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. drop, ripple, 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 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, drop, ripple, 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 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, 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 ripple. 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 8, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 10, 1, 10, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 2, 11, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple. 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 12, 3. 12, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple. 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 13, 4. 13, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple. 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 14, 5. 14, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple. 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 15, 6. 15, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple. 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 16, 7. 16, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple. 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 17, 8. 17, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple, ripple, ripple. 18, 9. 18, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. 1910, 1910, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple, ripple, ripple. 22, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple, ripple, ripple. 21, 3, 21, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple, ripple, ripple. 22, 4, 22, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple, ripple, ripple. 23, 5, 23, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple, ripple, ripple. 24, 6, 24, 6. Drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Ripple, ripple, ripple. 25, 7, 25, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. 26, 8. 26, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 27, 9, 27, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 28, 10, 28, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 29, 11, 29, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 30, 3, 30, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. 31, 4, 31, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, ripple, ripple, ripple. Okay, I just lost my place, so I'm gonna stop here. But I guess you get the gist. Some pointers I want to give are, God, what was I gonna say? Ooh. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. I always think of exactly the same leaf. I don't try to make it different. I don't try to make the swing different. I just go back and forth equidistantly. David mentioned we could keep it simple. We could color it in as much as we want to. So I keep it simple. And that's my thought process. I thought I'd share. Bye for now.